Hello, nerds. Welcome to GeekBeast, part of the Geekish Network. This is your daily rundown of geek news by geeks like you. New to our show, we cover the geek news beat, share our opinions. I'm your host, Chuck, and with me we have Randy. Say what's up to the people, Randy.
Yo, what's going on, GeekBeast? Chuck, what are we talking about
It is
tonight?
happy hour, so what are you drinking?
Just some vodka and orange juice. Some real simple.
Vodka orange juice. Look at
Yeah,
him, you guys.
I'm heading out.
Yeah.
Mustard. I told you that.
Randy's going out into the streets, you
I'm going
guys.
out to the streets, y'all.
He said he's going to a club tonight.
That's
He said
right, man.
he's going out tonight, so we have to rush the show, get it off on time.
Don't blame it on me. I didn't say
he can
that.
be out in the streets, you guys.
We can go as long as we need to.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna get you out in the streets sometime.
Nah, don't know.
So
The
you
party
can
don't.
party.
Hey,
we want you partying, Randy.
The party doesn't start
Randy,
until I arrive.
We want you partying.
I'm gonna drop one clue.
Well, we want the people to feel like they're getting their money's worth and don't want you showing up too late.
No, I won't. I thought I had a bomb. I was gonna drop one of Clue's bombs. I don't have a bomb.
You don't have a clue bomb.
I don't have a clue bomb.
Of course you don't.
So I can't.
I don't believe you would ever have a bomb effect on your roadcaster.
I got a few of them. Had one, but I don't know what happened to my bomb.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. First, we're gonna go to the first story.
Let's do that.
The first story. X-Men 97 creator says, "What the fuck to Kevin Feige as mutant plan for MCU?"
Oh,
He wrote a long message.
tell him, son. Tell me about it, son. Tell me about it.
aka Twitter.
What'd he say?
Bold amount detailed Kevin Feige's approach to the mutant saga and pointed out exactly why it does not make sense. Recently, the X-Men 97 creator took to his X account and talked about how he does not trust MCU and Feige with the mutants. Kevin is introducing a new concept like adamantium and mutant myths while simultaneously recycling old Fox characters, all before telling us they're going to be reboots everything anyways. Like, what the fuck?
So, and I got mad respect for. I had a similar thought when they introduced adamantium in Captain America, and I was like, "What? Like they're having adamantium being left over by the Eternals? Like that's weird, or that's interesting. I'll say that's interesting." Bo did such an outstanding job on X-Men 97 and other projects that he has been attached to. I'm in his corner.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Because he's like, all they're going to do is rewatch those stories again. Rewatch all those stories. And this next saga, Doomsday Saga, has me kind of worried. These Doomsday chapters. Because we have no idea who's going to be in them. How they going to get all these people congealed together? They're doing another cast introduction, apparently.
It does seem rushed.
Yes. In the next two movies, they're going to introduce not only the previous cast, new cast, new Avengers, Sam Raimi's Avengers. I mean, Sam, what's his name's Avengers?
Right. The Fantastic Four. All of those previous characters, and we're going to coalesce it around a story that makes sense
in two movies.
Yeah. That's
in 2 movies.
Interesting.
And Resolve Kang. A rumor is they're going to resolve Kang.
I think they're going to move on from the Kang saga.
They're going to resolve it though. They're going to close him out though.
I think the way they close him out is by closing out the timelines. I could be wrong because Feige has said that they're going to, and what Bo was mentioning, they're going to start over. So I think they're going to close out the timelines.
They have to deal with all those that last scene in Ant-Man for all the Kangs.
I don't think they have to deal with it. I think they're going to.
You think they're going to just that didn't happen.
I think a lot of things that they had, they're just gonna like it.
They're going to be banned and they're going.
It took us 5 years to get even mention the Eternal. We literally got a hand sticking out the ocean, and they haven't addressed it in 5 years.
They're going to address that too. They're going to address that too.
But what I'm saying is, I think they're going to move on. I don't know if
they got to address the Red Hulk too.
I don't think they. Well, yeah, I think they move on from a lot of this, and they just recreate the universe.
What? That means they got America out here. You got a ton of people out here. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be very interesting. They pull off in 6 hours.
Yeah, yeah. I think they're going to, because they've already hinted at they're recreating the universe. They're bringing Iron Man back and they're bringing Captain America back, and they're not bringing Sam Wilson's Captain America back. That's what they were saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But they say they're gonna have bring Sam Wilson's Avengers though for
Sam Wilson,
Doomsday.
from what I heard, is going to lead the Avengers. That lets me know, or I'm speculating, they're going to kill him.
I don't think it's the Thunderbolts Avengers though.
Huh?
It's not the Thunderbolts Avengers. It's the new Avengers.
Yeah, I think they kill him.
Think they kill him?
I
What
think
do you do
he's
with
done.
his Avengers then?
Huh?
What they do with his Avengers?
Kill them.
They kill all of they kill so they kill three sets of Avengers.
You're creating a new universe. You're
Well,
bringing
yeah,
back the
yeah.
consent thing.
They're
Yeah.
gonna do a snapture. They're gonna do a snapture.
I mean, yeah.
Basically,
You want
snapture.
you need white Captain America and you need white Iron Man.
They're gonna snapture everybody else out of existence.
I think and I don't know how it plays out, but I think people die in this battle with Doom.
Wow.
A lot of
Wow.
people die.
You think they're gonna kill everybody off in the first movie? They may. They killed Taskmaster off in like the first 15 minutes of the Avengers movie.
Yeah, I mean, I think
The Thunderbolts movie.
I think a lot of these newer characters that we got that didn't perform well. So let's make this let's establish a tone that this universe is not based off quality of characters. It's
Yeah.
based off of marketability and commercialism. And we've got to start with
Yep.
that. And so all these characters that for the last post Endgame, and not all of them were bad, they did not necessarily perform well at the box office.
Okay.
And we've seen Marvel make financial decisions.
Yep.
I
just
think
wanna know how
most
they
of
gonna
those
kill
characters
them.
go.
I wonder how much screen time they get to kill them all off. That's still a lot of characters to kill
I think
off.
it's a lot of characters I think it's a lot of characters
kill off.
even rushed through. Like you only got 2 movies to do these in 2 years, a year
And
and
you
a half.
introduce some mutants too.
Yeah, you're interested.
You kill Deadpool.
It's a lot. I don't know if there is Deadpool in it. Okay.
I heard him, Channing Tatum, and Wesley Snipes are all in it.
So I don't know if any of all of those things are true, but I feel like all of it feels rushed. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of room for pruning.
Even Owen Wilson's in it.
A lot of room for pruning, and I think.
I mean, they do have a lot of room for pruning. They showed us a video of director chairs with like 18 names on the back of them. They said we still got a whole casting reveal to do.
Right. And we know for a fact, if you've seen Fantastic Four, that world, that's a different universe. We know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
It's a different Earth.
Mm-hmm.
And if you
But
saw
now everything's in this Earth though.
not everything yet. Fantastic Four is in a completely different Earth. But they let you know it's not like guess. It's like Earth. They literally put the number out.
Okay.
This is not the same Earth.
So
That everything exists. And I'm
That's
trying not to give too
interesting.
many spoilers. There's an
Hello.
event that kicks off them potentially coming to our Earth, which is what I believe
but
we
there's
saw
some
at the
mid-credit
end of.
scene in Thunderbolts.
Right,
Make
but
it-
so I'm assuming if you know that you have to see Fantastic Four, and I'm trying not to give spoilers away because I know you haven't seen it. The event at the mid-credit scenes in Thunderbolts is explained in Fantastic Four
Okay.
of
Maybe I
what
go-
we see coming.
Maybe I go see it tonight then.
Maybe I won't be out. I'm gonna be out. Mustard.
Okay. This is gonna be interesting. So Bo may be onto something here.
But I think Bo is touching on what we've said on what we've said on this network. There doesn't seem to be cohesion across the MCU, and them trying to just drop the mutants into it or X-Men
Doesn't
into it. It just doesn't seem like
Doesn't
they're
fit.
taking the right approach. And I'm not saying that they are or they aren't. It just doesn't seem like it. And if one thing we know, and I don't want to start to judge it prematurely because I haven't seen anything, just based on what we've seen in the past, the X-Men is such a beloved character, and we thought that the X-Men coming into the MCU under the Disney umbrella, like this was a chance to reinvigorate a franchise that had suffered under the Fox umbrella. And this was the chance to do it right. And that's what we want.
You know what the missed opportunity was? They released all these shows that dealt with Inhumans and non-mutants. that they should have built these shows to pack in mutants, sprinkle them in.
Again, the lack of cohesion.
Cohesion, yeah,
Yeah,
and
across the board.
brought that
Yeah.
world to life via TV, where they could have
Mm-hmm.
got 12 episodes like they
Mm-hmm.
always want instead of six, like they
Mm-hmm.
got most of the time, and brought in new characters, got us to latch onto the characters, got people to watch Disney Plus shows.
Right. But those are
That's,
the missed opportunity we saw
those are
with a
missed
lot of things.
opportunities. Yep.
Like with Captain America, like some people complained about the box office not being that robust. But it was like when you gave us Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you didn't give us anything that said we really want this to be a movie that we want to go see.
You're a guy. Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't condition us to be like, oh man, I can't wait
You didn't
till it
make
gets
him
to the big
dope.
screen.
You did not make Sam Wilson dope.
You did
at
not
all.
make him dope. You did not
make him
give
dope.
us anything. And so to
Like-
your point, like they could have been like I thought with Kamala Khan, kind of like it would have been a great
She was
opportunity
dope.
for us to talk about X-Men. Especially like towards the end where she could potentially be a mutant in the events to spark that. Like we had lots of opportunities
Yeah.
in some of these shows to build up to mutants.
Like-
and I don't think we got that.
It'd been a great time to introduce Henry McCoy. Beast.
Great.
It'd been a
Absolutely.
great time. One of the
Yep.
shows introduced Beast. It could introduce a bunch of Jubilee. Introduce Jubilee. It doesn't have to be Kitty Pryde. It doesn't have to be like mutants that are larger than life, but mutants like, aha, they're here now.
Right. We had a Deadpool show that didn't even show. You could have had Deadpool in New York City, right? In one of those episodes, a mention of Xavier's school. Like how does that, there's so many things that we could have done to be building towards this, and we just never got it. We could have
Like
had.
Kate Bishop picked up by Xavier School.
Mm.
And found out that she was somewhat mutant power. She's not just a great archer. She's the Olympian because she has the same powers as Taskmaster.
We could have
but you cut
had-
mutant powers.
We could have had Kingpin trying to get money to raise for his mirror race, and him talking to Xavier.
Yes.
He's a millionaire with a whole school and influence and an educate. Like there's so many things we
Like,
could
he's
have
gonna go bigger
done.
than me. I'm gonna go run for governor eventually.
Right,
Yeah, it could have.
right. I'm like, there's so many things that we could have done to lead up to the culmination.
Technically
of this
have a
universe.
mutant. No, well, he's not really a mutant, but they treat him like a mutant Hulk.
Yeah.
You know, you technically have one there. You know, 3 of them. You have the
David
red
Banner
one,
could
you
have
a
went and
green
talked.
one, and you have She-Hulk.
David Banner could have went and spoke with Beast. And Xavier about, how can I control this? Or is there a cure for this? There's a lot of things we could have done. And we could have had the X-Men 97 have been an alternate timeline, right? It's so many things.
Yeah, that could have been a whole different timeline.
Yeah, that we can incorporate them into.
Bled into it. Yep.
Yeah, it's a lot, right? And you would think with all of these platforms and
We
all of
thought
these
that
projects,
was going to happen with the multiverse. Like we'll see all the threads of the multiverse come into a single timeline. Then mutants come in from one timeline. And
but that would have made sense,
that
right?
would made sense.
That
But
would make
then-
sense.
But then the guy snatched his phone back out of a car, and it changed everything. Changed the course
But
of everything.
we don't need him still. We still
don't need him.
have already introduced that
And
different
they
timelines
fully
exist.
introduced him too. They introduced him in Ant-Man and that movie. I watched the last Ant-Man movie, and they didn't necessarily have to have him that way. They could have made him different. And I
thought he was dope.
loved him in Loki. I loved him in Loki.
I loved him as Ant-Man. I loved both of them in Ant-Man. But I think again because Pandora's box has been opened.
Yeah.
We know that the multiverse exists.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily need Kang in there influencing and controlling everything. It's so many ways that we could have made this. Imagine seeing the X-Men 97 though in live action from a different universe.
Yeah.
Like tantamount to what Star Trek did with the crossover episode. They
with Lower
handled that
Decks, yep.
so well.
They did handle it well, very well. Very well.
And that could have been
But
done.
that's because the actors look like their character, their animated characters.
We can still do it, right? We can still do it. It's just a different universe.
Yeah. They
There are
kinda
lots of
sorta
opportunities.
Did that with the third Doctor Strange movie
How?
when they met the
What? I,
Erica and them, when America
yeah.
and them, the Illuminati,
So
when it,
yeah, kind of. But I
Mhm.
just felt like I felt that too didn't serve those
It
crossover
didn't,
things
it
well
didn't.
because that seemed like a vehicle to demonstrate what Wanda was, not necessarily what those
Yes, how
characters
powerful she
was.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought because I was like, if anything, we went into the mental verse. Professor Xavier should have been a vastly superior match for Wanda in that verse,
Mm-hmm.
in that world. But they
No,
had her take care of, like Reed Richards wasn't, they didn't do a good,
they didn't
they
expect
just
her.
did
They didn't
something.
expect Wanda to be who Wanda was,
Yeah.
because their Wanda Maximoff was not that. Her,
I just think
like
it didn't do anything
she
well
can
to,
move between verses and bring things back to life and think things dead
in the
in other
real
verses.
verse, yeah, with the man. But I just didn't think that did I didn't think that did the characters
She
justice
was
of
OP
who.
though. hmm
Yeah, way OP.
She was OP.
Way
She was
OP.
OP.
And it didn't serve the characters because it was meant to demonstrate her, not
hmm
necessarily the universe. And I thought we could have did like there's a lot of cohesion out there. And there's a video out there where a plethora of writers are talking about how
hmm
they didn't know what was going on and they were
Yeah.
just writing from their perspective. So the cohesion has been a problem.
Yep.
And
So funny
James,
you say that,
go ahead.
because that's Bo's biggest complaint.
Yeah,
He says his biggest criticism was the such storytelling showcased a lack of long-term planning, which
yeah.
is something that is bound to ruin the mutant saga, which should be thoroughly thought through before executing anything.
I think so. I think it should be
I think
because
so.
I mean this is X Men. This is X Men in the MCU. We've been waiting for this for what, like 10 years?
hmm Longer than 10 years. We've been wanting X-Men in the MCU since the MCU started.
Yes, and now we here, and it's just like it doesn't seem like the
Maybe
necessary
again.
care.
They still have issues with Fox. Fox still doesn't want to let go of it.
I
You
think that's
know?
gonna matter anymore.
I mean,
Think that's gonna matter anymore because I think that's over
yeah,
with.
yeah. Can't just take it out though. Contracts are contracts.
If once
It'd be like a Sony movie. Spider-Man movies are made by Marvel, but they're all still have the
Right,
final
agreed.
say
But
goes
I
into the
feel like
Fox.
they're gonna figure that. I figure the legalese part they're gonna figure out.
I hope so.
I'm just
I hope
worried
so.
about the
Because Fox
creative
is
part.
like, F that. This is our cash cow.
Yeah.
We lose this, we lose half the company.
Well, I guess I would say the same could have been applied for Wolverine too. Wolverine and Deadpool. So
hmm
that was a Fox project,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
they
And
took care of
Marvel wrote it.
that, and it was successful for all parties involved.
Yeah.
So I figured like they'll take care of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just want, I just want the integration of the X Men to be stellar because
Yeah.
I think that's the story
Well,
that it deserves.
well, they probably kill off everybody by the end of the second same movie.
You
They
know,
probably they shouldn't introduce any new characters. They should wipe the floor of
no,
all their characters
we'll
and
see.
then have something that Victor Von Doom does to reset the whole entire universe.
Yeah, and we'll see. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to be positive. I feel like Bo, as a lover of this universe, is just expressing his concern, and I'm fine with that. I
Mm-hmm.
have no problem with anything that I've read that Bo has said. I want
Mm-hmm.
the integration to be done well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I said they have a little bit of time.
Yeah,
They get rid of all these characters. That
yeah.
way they can recast Black Panther. They can do everything.
They got to
This has something.
2026. They got a lot to do.
They got two movies, and two movies that are throwaway movies. Like our job is to corral everybody together and kill them all.
Yeah, we'll see.
You
We'll see.
know. But I wonder if they do that, will the fans just trust them? Because it's the easiest way out.
Well, who trust them?
Will the fans trust them after that? It's the easiest way out. It's like you sat
There's
there and had me watch all these shows and watch all these movies, and because you couldn't write yourself out of the corner you put yourself in, you just blew up everything. How can I trust you not to do that again?
I don't know. Uh,
Don't get me wrong. DC kind of pulled it off. DC kind of pulled it off.
I think
But they didn't kill everybody. They didn't have a moment to kill everybody. They just said, James Gunn came out and said, "It's my world. I'm doing everything different."
yeah,
And The
which
Flash is the greatest movie of all time.
Marvel isn't going to do that. They're not going
Yeah,
to just be like, they're not going to take the last 10 years and be like, nah, none of that existed.
yeah, yeah. So
I don't think
DC
so.
did that. Yeah.
DC did it because DC was in a position to do it because the last 10 years were so bad.
Hot take: the last 10 years of Marvel ain't been that great.
What are you talking about? I'm saying, I think post Endgame, I thought Endgame was great.
Yes, at post Endgame, that was almost 10 years ago, right?
Post Endgame was what? Right.
They had a new captain to him the ship.
And that's the point that I always feel like Kevin Feige's tired. I do.
He may be.
I feel like he's just ready to
He may
move
told
on.
his story. Like I told the story I wanted, and
He told the story, and it's time for me to move on. I feel like
and they won't. They
Disney
have,
is.
and there's nobody replaced me. Nobody stepped in.
I
Bo was
think
probably that guy.
I think Disney wants him there. And remember, we had a lot going on in Disney. We had the pandemic. We had the CEO be fired. We had to bring back the old CEO. Disney, Disney
lost
Plus.
their president.
Yeah, like we had
restructured everything.
Yeah, we've had a lot, and so they may have been looking for some sort of stability until we could get.
Or
We could be
what
okay
if,
for Feige to be out.
what if Bo was the guy, but he wasn't the one that would kiss the ring? Like Kevin Feige shows that he kissed the rings.
I definitely think.
Yeah, like
that.
Bo was like, okay, we're gonna have Bo step up and be the assistant to Kevin. Kevin told his story, then ease him out, sunset him slowly, because people love Kevin.
Yeah, I think Kevin wants to leave. I think Kevin is tired.
But I think they'll sunset him slowly.
Absolutely.
And let Bo take over. But Bo's like, if I take over, I'm doing what I want to do.
Right.
I'm not going to do what y'all want to do. Like Bo's
Well-
biggest complaint was like, they wanted me to do this to Jubilee. They wanted me to do this.
Right.
And that's not those characters. And I refuse to do it.
Well, that's part of the problem that
And so I'm not kissing nobody's ring.
It's part of the problem why they said there's been discussions that over at Star Wars won't take over because they feel like he's too close to it and he won't kiss the ring.
He won't kiss the ring? Hey. Filoni, nor.
Filoni. Filoni's who I'm talking about. Filoni's a little bit too immersed in the character, kind of like what Bo was saying. Like, why would I do that? That's not a part of the lore.
He gave us Grogu, dog.
Right.
Filoni gave us Grogu.
Right, and the thing is, it's like, no, we need to just get projects
the most beloved Star Wars character ever.
He's done great. He got Ahsoka and Grogu.
Yeah, he did. He gave us Ahsoka too. He did give us.
Yeah, he gave us Ahsoka and Grogu.
Yeah, he gave us two of the most beloved.
You would
characters.
feel like anybody who gave us those characters shouldn't have to audition for the job. They should be like, you know what? Here you go. You know, but.
You're doing it. You made the Mandalorian cool as hell.
Exactly, right? Yeah, it's like
you take off his helmet. Doesn't even take off his helmet.
Right, but I mean, it's an interesting world we live in.
It's an interesting world we live in. Yeah. And that guy just wants to make anime. That's what he's good at. He's like, give me the animation. I'll make that. That's what I love doing.
You know, I figure
live action is to me politics.
I feel like he gave us Ahsoka, he gave us Grogu. You should be like, here you go, boss.
Yep.
Here you go.
Yep.
Job's yours.
That's what it should have been. It should have been that. It should have been that. Like, here. You know? And then tell nobody. Hell, Grogu is the tightest kept secret of all time.
Right.
Like, there was no leaks of that little thing.
No.
Then when he popped out on the screen for the first time, people went crazy.
Yeah. And I think he should be like the business people. The business people couldn't even, like, because again, when they first did it, a lot of people don't know, they didn't have merchandising
They didn't
for
have
Grogu.
merchandise. He knew it had to be a rush. Rumor when I was at Disney, they said he knew they would have to rush Grogu, but he refused to tell anybody about Grogu.
Mm,
He
yeah,
knew. He said he would have told marketing. Marketing done what
they
marketing
would have
does
released it.
and
Yeah,
released it.
they
They would
would
have
have.
leaked it.
It would have been all in the trailers, and people were like, "Is this a flashback? Is this a young Yoda? Is it
Yeah.
Yoda's child?" Yeah, they
Yeah.
definitely would
So
have.
so he kept it to himself. Yeah.
Which I think again he should be commended for it. But it's probably some people on marketing that's never forgotten that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Favreau gave us.
yeah, Favreau
Yeah.
gave us the Mandalorian. He gave us the
Mhm.
Mandalorian.
He gave us Grogu.
Yeah.
Miss Favreau. Filoni gave us Ahsoka.
Okay. Okay.
So yeah, Favreau gave us Grogu. One gave us Ahsoka.
I feel like though they pit those two against each other.
They did probably. And then they could have worked in concert together. Like, look, man, I like the live action stuff. Let's just figure a way to put our stories together.
Ah,
Your job is to give us those deep and deep ancillary stories, Filoni, and me as Favreau, I give you the flash that goes across the big screen.
I don't think that the people in charge thought that would be a viable option unless those two made that initiation.
Yeah, they had.
And-
You can't force people to work together.
Yeah,
J.J. Abrams ain't working with no damn body.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They probably brought Favreau along and said, "Hey, JJ, would you work with Favreau a little
Well,
bit? He is interested in this stuff too."
I think
He was like,
originally
fuck that.
the idea was originally probably for J.J. Abrams to take over all of it. And then the movies didn't do as well. And then you had Favreau and Filoni coming up and they were like, nah, I want my shot too. So, I mean, it's like,
Ryan Johnson, God forbid what they did.
Yeah.
He got in that fight with JJ.
with JJ, right.
So
And so,
crazy.
yeah.
Well, you had two real great directors fighting each other over one of the most beloved properties.
Yeah. So it's kind of like,
On screen. They fought on screen.
yeah, it's kind of like certain times, like in like sports, like you can't have you can't have like the two alphas going at each other. Eventually, somebody got to go.
Brady,
Shaq and Kobe. Shaq and Kobe. It's Shaq and Kobe. We had success, but this got to be somebody's team, right? And one of us got to go.
Yep. They can be like Tom Brady and Gronk.
Well, Tom Brady and Gronk can coexist. Like they're
Yeah.
Tom Brady's the star. Gronk is the person that supports.
Yeah.
Gronk ain't out here fight like Tom. Don't throw me the ball enough.
No, yeah, he throws me the ball all the time.
Right, exactly. Yeah, but
Throws me the ball all the time.
Yeah. So it's
I'm the guy that's always open. I'm the last person you throws
Right.
the ball to because I'm always gonna be open.
I say it's Shaq and Kobe. It's like, yo,
Yeah, it's like Shaq and Kobe.
whose team is this?
But they wanted Tom and Gronk. That's what they wanted. They wanted Tom.
Right, right.
And
it
ain't
can't
nobody
be
playing Gronk.
right. Exactly.
Ain't
Ain't
nobody
nobody
playing
playing Gronk.
Ain't nobody playing Gronk. We all got 6 rings, but
Right.
Tom's team.
It's still Tom's team. And Filoni and Favreau were probably like, I'm Tom. Both of them was like, I'm Tom. So, it happens.
Yep.
It happens.
But Favreau gave us Grogu though, dog.
He did. He did.
He threw Grogu on the screen like bam. What do y'all think? This dude Filoni can't just give y'all a girl and think y'all that's it. I gave you this little guy over here. He don't even talk.
So,
He crawls around.
But man, Rebels was so good.
So good.
Clone Wars
So good. You can't touch Filoni. Filoni's storytelling abilities is amazing. He was making 22 episodes.
Right.
A season.
Jeez, just those two.
Then gave Netflix a season. Then came back and gave Disney another season.
Right. The Vader Ahsoka fight, young Ezra, Darth Maul and Obi-Wan.
Darth Maul and
the Emperor, yeah, right. It's just like, he gave us
Darth Maul and Emperor. It was a great Savage Opress.
That's what I said. Savage Opress, the witches.
Oh man,
man, he gave us so many classic moments.
I hope that he steps up and says, okay, let me do this cinematic universe properly.
Yeah,
We kind of have a reset. He kind of has a reset right now because they did push themselves into a corner.
they did. They
They
did.
did push themselves in the corner. I just want
So
them to. If anybody deserves a universe reset, just by starting over, not doing anything, just by starting over, not with Luke and them, just start with a whole new story.
yeah,
It'd be Star Wars.
yeah. The gods. I mean, like it's
The Mortis
Filoni
God.
gave us.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Filoni gave us some classic
Like
storytelling.
they could literally keep us in the other galaxy
Yes, they
and
can.
just have Thrawn as the new emperor.
Thrawn, yeah, Thrawn.
Thrawn is the new emperor in the
Yeah,
other galaxy. Thrawn is no rush to get back to the old galaxy.
yeah, man.
He's like, I've set up home here. Back
And you can
there,
see it, right?
I served under the emperor. Here I am the emperor.
And then it always puts in the back of your mind, like, would the rebellion have won if Thrawn hadn't left the universe?
Hadn't left the universe. Yep. 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 They could make him like so they can keep it in his new universe.
I actually almost want to see like the Emperor's reaction when Thrawn just disappears.
Yeah. What's up, Mark? What's up, Peter? Thank y'all for tuning
Yeah,
in.
Bendu
And the
talking
fun-
about how the Jedi and Sith weights are you
Are
100%,
lightweight.
Peter.
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
I'm not dealing with y'all.
Like,
y'all don't
he
even
just
get the
shaking his head
Force.
like
Y'all
these
don't even
damn
understand
Jedi,
it.
these
And
damn
he
Sith.
flew off the planet. He just
Yes.
and he's in another universe now. Like they can have Ahsoka in another universe. Like I'm stuck here with Sabine. Sabine has force powers. Universe can we can say the other galaxy actually makes her stronger. There's something special about the force in the other galaxy where Sabine can become super strong. And it could be Ahsoka literally trying to teach her.
Yeah, man.
Not as a Jedi. They have a whole new union. Like she's like, I'm not teaching you to be a Jedi. I'm teaching you to be one of me.
Right. Right. Yeah, man.
And then and Thrawn's just there, and Thrawn has force powers now because he's in the other galaxy. Because the other galaxy allows everybody to grab force powers if you know how to harness it. Man, they can start this whole thing over and be dope.
Yeah, man.
It'd
And that's
be
what I'm saying.
dope.
Yeah. And so that's the thing. That's what I think Filoni got because he just gave us so many classic moments and so many classic characters.
Yeah, and so they can do a whole thing in another galaxy.
Yes.
And then when they get back to the other galaxy, they come back to the light, for lack of better words, the Skywalker galaxy. They come back to the Skywalker galaxy, and Ezra is taking over, and he's evil.
It could be a lot of things. Or our big bad could be the Mortis gods.
Yeah, in this other galaxy because they're still alive
Yeah,
there.
right,
They're still
yeah.
alive. All three of them are still
Right.
alive.
Yeah.
Bendu's there now.
Yeah.
And anybody can grab the Force. You take the time to practice it, you can harness it, and you'll have the Force.
Yeah, and just the storytelling and the culture. Like we can define how different cultures use the Force. It's so many things. So that's why I say that's
man. Peter says something. If Ahsoka is the daughter, I'm sure she can do much more than we think. I agree with you.
and she ran
they
into them
respect-
before.
She
Yeah.
knows who they are, and they know
Yeah.
who she is. Like, oh, we met you in another galaxy.
Yep.
Your master killed one of us.
Yeah.
And how'd that turn out for you all?
Yeah.
And we learned from him in
Yep.
this galaxy.
That's
'Cause we're
why
all
there's
connected.
Yeah,
We're
and
all
that's why
connected.
there's imbalance in the
Yes,
Force.
and the balance in the Force.
You
Man,
humans,
we said they need to hire us, Randy.
you
They need to
humans
hire
thought
us.
that y'all really had control of
Control of
this.
the Force? No.
Yeah, this is way bigger than you are.
Way bigger,
That's why
way
this is
bigger.
imbalance.
Way bigger.
Your little prophecies about chosen ones and stuff like that. That's cute.
Because then it can justify why Sabine has the Force. Ahsoka can anoint people with the Force. Like she figured it out in this galaxy and didn't know she could do it.
Yeah, man. It's a lot we could.
That'd be so dope.
Yeah, it's a lot we could do in all these great characters. So yeah, let's say Star Wars.
Man, we can say Star Wars.
Let's
man.
stay Star
I mean,
Wars.
go back to the galaxy, go back to the Skywalker galaxy, and Ezra's taking over as the new emperor. He's trying to get back because he wants to get closer back to Sabine, and he has fear and he has anger, and he's separated from her.
And there's always been speculation about Ezra turning bad because Vader and whatchamacallit, not what's the red hair one? They both were surprised he could read the holocron.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Vader was like, "You opened this?
Yeah.
How is that you?" Like, yeah.
Yeah. He goes back and he's like, I'm trying to get back to the girl.
Yeah.
And y'all are not helping me. And y'all don't understand there's another galaxy over there. I just spent almost my whole life over there.
Yeah.
You
and
know?
he picks up on different ways. Like he doesn't
Yep.
necessarily use a lightsaber, which is a Sith thing.
He discarded his lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The
And he's
holocrons that he's opened.
and he's never really cared about Thrawn.
Mm-hmm.
He's never, and then he's worried about Thrawn coming back, and he's like, Thrawn's gonna kill my girl there and come back, then come back. Nah, I gotta get back there to him.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I gotta get back there to him.
We could definitely see that.
Yeah. That would be a great story. That would simply say Star Wars. It was you, Ice Cube voice. That's what Mark said. Yeah.
Yeah,
because they always said that one person was going to cause a massive imbalance in the Force.
Yeah.
Why not make it Ezra? Because Luke didn't do it. Luke with isolation.
But again, I think it's more the point of like the Mortis guys always saying like, you all really think you're in charge? Or Bendu is like, why do these Sith and these Jedi think that they're so important? In the whole grand scheme of things?
Yes.
You're not.
When Thrawn showed up to the planet, he bounced. He's like, I'm out.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all going to destroy everything.
Right. So we could really make it to like it really hasn't. They're not in control. They're more of the puppets being controlled by the powers of the Force. Something that's vastly more superior than theirs.
We can find them going to the other unions of the Force. Different galaxies. Because Ezra's hunting down the other unions in the Force to get back to the
and that could be the thing that what
he's
Ezra
going killing
saw
everybody
there,
to get there.
right? What he saw in that other universe, right? He's trying to mimic or find that source for that, and it leads to his corruption. And we can get all the way. We can get all the way
deep
from the Skywalker saga.
And then we find out that Sabine learned the Force because Ahsoka can actually put that power in the people. And that'd be amazing.
We can reunite Gogru as a young person going up in there. It's a lot of things that we can do.
And
we can even bring back
on the bridge somewhere. Grogu can be on the bridge somewhere, walking the bridge.
We can even bring back old girl. Have her play some sort of role in it someplace. She's just not the star of it.
Omega?
No, what's from the sequels? What's her name? Rey.
Rey.
Yeah, we can bring Rey, but she's just not the star. She's one player in a larger universe.
She meets Ezra and doesn't know he's going to turn evil. So he's grooming her to be a Jedi like the way he does. But he's grooming her to be his number one, and she doesn't see the fear and the anger in him.
Right. And that's also again what Ahsoka can see. It's like, nah.
Something's off about it now.
It's so many ways that we can go this.
And she's Palpatine's bloodline?
Right. And again, we're following the thing that they're all being manipulated by kind of the Mortis guys. Something is way bigger than them all. And they're always out there. We're never going to get a resolution. And we can even take it deeper as in they're not being bad or evil. They're just looking for balance in the Force. In the Force. That's it.
Yep. Man, we just changed Star Wars.
We can save Star Wars. The Geekish Network just saved Star Wars. We just saved Star Wars.
Rodney, let's get this check together, Rodney. We can get our Lamborghinis ready. We got money for Lamborghinis coming up soon.
We just say Star Wars.
Mark, your checks in the mail. The fucking checks in the mail. Y'all were here. Y'all were the first ones here. Like the podcast. We're gonna like this one.
We just saved it. Yo, Lucasfilms.
Come
holla at us.
Come holla at us.
Come holla at us. We got answers.
Got you out your corner.
What Hov say? For the right price, we can make your shit better. Right? Come holla at us, Lucasfilms.
Come holla at us. We got you. That was fun. That was actually fun. We actually did save it. Like, wow. I kind of want to watch that now.
And all the shows we can spit off from this world. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Associate producer Peter Griffin. All right, Peter, we give you
Mark Savoy. Yo,
Gorgeous
man.
eyes turn red. Yes,
We out here
man.
killing it right now. This is what writing rooms should be doing. Like, how do we get ourselves out this corner?
Mm-hmm.
And how do we make it dynamic? We don't play the role. Nobody's good or bad. They're just people trying to do what they need to do.
Yeah, man.
Ezra's definitely trying to get back to Sabine. There's not a doubt in my mind he's not trying to. You know?
Yeah. George Lucas always Lucasfilm's always an interview. I'm just saying, we just saved it. We should get T-shirts printed up. We saved Star Wars.
We saved Star Wars.
We saved Star Wars.
Yes. Yes. Man, it's gonna be great. The games behind it, because I can see right now, Ray's like, what do I do? You know the Jedi when they were here. Can you help me? He's like, sure. She doesn't know in the back of his mind, he's plotting to get back to the other galaxy. He's going to do anything to get there.
Or her seeking advice through like Bendu, getting guidance into things, or the Mortis guys, like all these things. Yeah, man.
Matter of fact, the Mortis guys in the other galaxy are different from the Mortis guys here. They just connected. So it's like the Pantheon. It's like the Greek Pantheon. They're just all different. They all connected, but they're all different.
Right, because it's the Force. And it's the understanding that we don't know what the hell the Force is. We're trying to figure it out.
Yes.
Some of us can tune into it better, but we don't know what it is. We don't control the Force. The Force is the Force, and it doesn't care about any of us.
Ezra's so used to being in the other galaxy that he's trying to get. It's harder in the Skywalker galaxy to get people to earn the Force, and he's struggling doing that. Versus in the other galaxy, it was easy for him to do it.
Or easier for him to tap in. It spoke to him stronger. And he's like, how do I get back to that?
Back to that.
This power that I felt, I don't feel it.
I don't feel it anymore.
And he's doing horrible things, trying to get in touch again with that power. Yeah, it's all, we could do it, man. We just say Star Wars.
Then we bring Manny Jacinto's character back, and he make him older. He's older in this one, and he's just been hiding. Like he's a Sith Lord hiding.
Like Peter just said, like I said, the Force is physics and it doesn't care about us at all.
That has no.
That's what I'm saying. The Force doesn't care about us.
All it wants is balance.
We just make interpretations on what we think it is. Jedi don't control the Force. No Force user controls the Force. The Force does whatever the Force wants to do. That's it.
We can have it where, like, the reason Sabine didn't die with the lightsaber is because Ahsoka is that powerful with the Force in her galaxy, and then she's super OP in this other galaxy.
Yeah, man, we can do it all.
Oh man, we can make this happen. We can make this work, man. Filoni should hire us. Matter of fact, I'm going to talk to Eric and say, Eric, put me in contact with Filoni. We just saved his franchise.
Lucasfilms, come holler at us.
Yeah, we need our Lambos. We need Lambos as the signing bonus. Lambos for the signing bonus.
You get no arguments from me.
That's so silly.
Right.
Oh man, I love that. Man, let's go to another story because that got me so giddy and excited. This is the type of stuff that gets me excited, Randy. This is what really gets me excited. Is to sit here and just twist and contort things to make a halfway decent idea story. It sounds good to us right now, but we know it's full of shit. But
speak for yourself. I think this is great.
But when we get a lot of people together, we make this thing better.
Yeah, we can make it better. Yes. I think this is just the foundation.
Yeah.
I think we can make it better.
It's a good initial conversation, right?
Yeah.
We have both galaxies. We can use both galaxies. We can go between both sides of it. We keep them separate. We focus on this new galaxy, and all of a sudden we go back to the old galaxy, and Ezra is this evil dude, and then we do backstories on like how he got there.
And we have our visions that could potentially visit some of these galaxies that are completely different in a whole new world of Force users.
There's another
and powers that we never even heard of or thought we knew of. It's because the Force serves the galaxy that it's in. It does whatever it wants to do,
and it keeps all the galaxies balanced.
It keeps them all balanced.
So when a galaxy is out of balance, it has to fix that in other galaxies to bring them all back into balance.
And so powers that exist or abilities that exist in one galaxy, it would make sense for it not to exist in another because it doesn't serve that galaxy and it doesn't help bring balance to the Force.
Exactly. See,
Yeah.
that's how you make rules and stick to them.
Right.
And those rules are so malleable that we can change those rules as time goes on, especially as people start galaxy hopping.
Right.
And galaxy hopping, the
Right.
force is like, what the fuck is
It's
going
just
on?
set right. It's separate. So how
Yeah.
then do we set off these changes for people
Yeah.
who weren't supposed to mix that
Mix
they are now mixed?
mixing. Damn, that's beautiful.
So
That's a
then the
beautiful story.
galaxy has to start to adjust for
Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
And we don't know how it does it. It just does it because it's the goddamn force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, we just saved Lucasfilms.
Save them.
Yep.
Got them going.
All right, are we gonna get out of here? Or are we gonna do
Yeah,
another
man, we
story?
get up out of here.
Okay.
I was gonna get to the Batman story. They have a new Batman story. Batman Beyond and Static Shock are teaming up for a new high stakes mission, which is interesting because I'd never known that Batman and Static Shock have ever teamed
Oh,
up.
they did. Oh, you didn't watch? You didn't see the Justice League episode when they
No.
go into the future, and
Oh, do
Terry
they?
McGinnis and Static Shock
Oh,
are a
it's
part
Terry
of.
McGinnis Batman. Okay.
Yeah, and Terry McGinnis and Static Shock are a part of the new Justice League. And so the old Justice League
Interesting.
take a shot to the future. Static Shock's like 80, but like he's able to preserve himself. And so Green Lantern and Static Shock know each other from back in the day from things that they did. And we get the old Bruce Wayne meeting with because Terry McGinnis never got to see Bruce Wayne in his prime. And he meets him in the future. So a part of the new Justice League, yeah, Terry McGinnis and Static Shock are working together.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's in the Justice League cartoon. It's dope.
Okay,
It's a good episode.
I
The
gotta see
Justice
that
League
episode.
cartoon was really good.
It's really good. Justice League Unlimited was really good.
Yeah, and I think it's on the
Yeah.
Unlimited one because they
Okay.
did like Justice League and then Justice League Unlimited. All of
Yeah.
them were really good.
Yeah, I don't remember that episode. I might have been halfway.
Yeah, it was good because later on, I guess with no spoilers, we find out that Batman is Terry McGinnis's father.
Yeah.
Not as in like Luke, his father. His DNA was stolen. His DNA was taken and then inserted into Terry's father that overrode
Yes.
his natural DNA.
Yeah. But this one,
Yeah, Mark, you
Batman-
gotta check that episode out. It's good because it's somebody steals time and they have to do a bunch of jumps through time. It's good.
Interesting. I gotta find that series, set those episodes and watch them.
Yeah.
But this is a 6-issue miniseries with the first issue dropping November 12th, 2025. I know both the writer and the artist.
Oh, do you?
Evan
Nice.
Narcisse. He's Rise of the Black Panther. Yeah, we're all Facebook friends.
Okay.
And Nicholas Draper Ivy. I love Nick's work. Nick's work is amazing. And he does Static Shock and whatnot. I remember when Nick was starting out as an artist. And he was doing like cover arts and just nice art. He was selling his art. I bought his art when he was younger. But he was doing it and he survived and he's still doing it. So I'm really excited about this.
Okay.
So, it's like two friends come together and they make something nice.
I like it. And maybe we could jump off this Batman because Batman Beyond is Terry McGinnis. Maybe we could jump off this whole future Justice League through this comic. Yeah, I think it's dope.
Yeah, I think it's dope. I think it's really dope. So I've always liked Static Shock. I always wanted DC to introduce him into one of their universes in live action, and it'd be interesting. It's so funny how black people have electric powers. Why they give us all electric powers?
I don't know.
If anything, it'd be gravity powers.
It is interesting that they gave black people electric powers.
Yeah, yeah. It's like some things just don't change. We have people with different powers, but
there
that is
are,
strange.
but like a common thread for a lot are electric powers.
The
That's
electric
interesting.
powers. Yeah, it's really
Yeah,
interesting.
there's other ones, but yeah, it is a common thread.
Yeah.
So
It's exciting. With that being said, I wish them the best. I'm gonna read it. I need to read more comics anyway. Which seems, I think you sent me the Instagram where they said comics is one of the most reading comics is one of the most unattractive things to do.
yeah,
Women
comics, cosplay. It was some other. I was like, did I, just
was like, what?
I was like,
What's
I must not get
going?
anything because this is my whole life.
Man. Man, that must be in a circle of housewives
Yeah,
watchers.
yeah, I think it is
Yeah,
too.
because I'm like,
Yeah. And I was
yeah,
like, have y'all went to Comic Con or Blur Con or Dream Con?
nah.
Like, man, some of the baddest chicks I've ever seen in person were at Blur Con.
And like Rodney saying, that's some geek shaming shit.
Yeah.
It is. They're like number one distasteful thing that any man can do to look weak. Read comic books. I was like, what? How's reading the number one attractive thing, but reading comic books is the number one thing that's
Yeah.
unattractive? Then cosplaying?
Yeah. I'm like, really? Like, they must don't see cosplay a lot.
Man, there's a whole group of people out there that have never seen it.
Yeah. Like,
And I'm
cause
like, it is the most amazing thing you can see, especially when you see really good cosplay where people take the time to
and
actually
they so goddamn costumes
they sew the
and
costumes,
paint and
mold, and
spray paint and
yeah,
mold and
oh,
cut out 3D prints out and like yeah.
it's so make things mechanical. It's like
Yeah. See, those
like
people.
what's the most biggest turn off any man could do? Be creative. Like what? What? I was waiting for him to say drawing. If he draws, he's a weak man.
Yeah.
It's like what?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. I was like,
uh,
these people actually have no idea what
and
they're
I was
talking
like, what
about.
girls are y'all around?
I
I
don't
don't meet
know.
any girl. I said, I wonder who they talk to.
I,
I said they talk to some really young kids that have never been to one of these
I don't
things.
even know if it's like I don't know. I
Like
think they talked
Man,
to
Magic the Gathering number 5. How you
right.
pull Magic the Gathering out your butt?
Yeah. Why would
Like what?
yeah. Yeah.
Who made up this list? I said, this is a fake list. I'm calling fake news on this list.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I was like, I must have
fifth
never
most
got any.
attractive thing a guy can do is play Magic the Gathering. First of all, you don't know anybody that plays Magic the Gathering.
That's what I was thinking. Like, who do you actually know
No.
that plays Magic the
Yeah.
Gathering? Yeah,
It's crazy, man.
yeah.
Crazy.
Like Comic Con. Like, have y'all been to Comic Con? Have y'all been to any cons?
It's like you know, it's an attractive. A guy that can computer program. That's an attractive. He make a website. Oh man, he's whack. It's so weird. It's so
It
the
is.
internet. The internet is full of lies, people. Full of lies. It
Yeah.
is
And comic books was number
99%
one.
lies.
Cosplay was number two. I'm like, what?
I think you sent it to me. I said, "This is foolishness. This is rage baiting." They're like, "What can we get the nerds with today?" They want to own the nerds today.
Right. Oh yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, Rodney. I've seen the Galactus replica. It's amazing.
It's
I
amazing.
saw
That dude.
they got a whole video about it. The
him
back
putting it
skin.
together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Him stepping into it. Yeah, it's amazing.
Man, cosplay's so good. This cosplay's so good. I enjoy watching and looking at it. I admire it.
So I was at BlurCon and we were at the cosplay contest, and it was this girl. She was talking about how she had competed in the contest the year before, and she was like, "Yeah, the sewers. Whenever you sew it, you always get extra points." Fine. I mean, fine. Talking about cosplay and the initiative that it takes to go in there, and just everything around it. Yeah. So I'm like, nah, these some
Get
corny
a
people.
character and everything.
Yeah. The cross mixes between characters, like you take one character and mix it with another character. Yeah. They're just
You can't beat it. You can't
you
beat
can't
it.
these normies be out here making them, man. I
These
can't.
muggles. These
Yeah,
muggles.
I can't deal with these normies, these muggles, however you want to call
These
them.
muggles.
I just can't. Life must be so terrible for them to be so boring.
I love the fact Peter Griffin said, "Easy fix. Put the comic inside a thick book. They would never know." That's true. That's real. That might work. Mark, I think it would work. They can't read anyway. They can't read anyway. Oh man. Oh, we're gonna do one more story. We gotta do one more story.
All right, what are we going to do?
Netflix is hungry to turn K-pop Demon Hunters into the next everything franchise. I remember this story. We didn't get around to the to get to the story. Yeah. Randy's not a fan of K-pop Demon Hunters, you guys.
I just
He's
no
like, I'm
no
not
no
into K-pop, all that
no. I
Korean
just
talk.
don't know a lot about K-pop. That's what it is. I just don't know a lot
That
about it.
movie makes me feel so good. It's the feel-good movie of the year. I just put it on and
Not
got giddy watching it. I'm like a little
it's
schoolgirl. It's so
it is
giddy.
doing very well,
It is
very well.
amazing. They got $3 from me on Netflix. My Netflix subscription is $16.99. They got at least $3 from it.
So, and they're saying like the soundtrack that was released with it is like
Number
one of the
one,
top.
baby.
Yeah, it's number one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying in the world. So
Hmm.
yeah,
Man, you need to go back and listen to that soundtrack, Randy. Listen to that soundtrack and go walking. It'll change your life. It will literally change your life. It makes me say, "Wow, I remember black people used to make R&B like this. What happened to R&B? What happened? This makes me feel good." You getting your superhero pose and you pose. I'm a strong black woman. That's what you'll say. I'm a strong black woman. You would say that to yourself.
oh god,
Yeah.
oh
I'm a
god,
strong black woman. Y'all didn't know I got my hands on my hips in my action figure pose.
oh god.
Oh man, it's so silly. It's so good. But I'm going with
Mark,
Carl's
I thought it
notes.
was just okay. Mark said I tried to watch and thought it would and couldn't get through it. I
Mark,
thought it was
it's
just
so
okay,
good.
but I'm not a
So
K-pop.
good.
I'm not a I don't know a lot about K-pop. If you're
For-
into K-pop, I think you'll like it. But me, I just thought it was okay. I think I gave it a mini meal for the rating.
Mark, get some popcorn, get a couple of cookies, some ice cream, and get you your favorite drink, and sit down, and then put on some pajamas, and think of yourself as a 15-year-old schoolgirl watching this. You'll
See,
come out empowered.
see, you need to break down from the funk. If the funk was here, yeah, he can break it down for you
The
in
history of
great,
K-pop.
vivid ways. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Okay, at my family this past weekend, I first saw how mega huge KPDH was
K-pop
with the
Demon Hunter.
youngsters. Okay, they were screaming, singing along to karaoke. You know, I believe it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. They're gonna bring it in theaters, Mark.
and
I
make it
don't
up there.
suggest you to go there. They'll put you on the list. But it's gonna be a sing along in theaters.
I'm surprised they haven't done that.
Man, I'm gonna let you know. Sony Animation's having a moment right now.
I'm surprised.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, they're having a
I wonder
moment
what
right
Noel
now.
like to go see that. Just go see it at the movie theaters and sing along with it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Okay,
doing
they
it.
are doing it.
They
Yeah,
are
I'm
doing it.
surprised.
They're going
Okay.
to they're bringing it to theaters. They have to do a
Yeah, that
sing
makes
along.
sense. No, that makes sense.
But let me say Carl's notes first, the Funk's notes. Since the time this story was written, the song Golden has since become the first Billboard Hot #1 song by a female group since Destiny's Child's Bootylicious
That's
24
crazy.
years ago.
That's crazy. That is
Cartoon
absolutely
characters. Then they bring K-pop Demon Hunters and the Saja Boys. They to go on tour like the Gorillas and make that money and print that money.
I'm pretty sure that's in the works. Charles, I'm pretty sure that's in the works.
The funk came in. Do not go to the single lung screening at the theater if you don't have to. You will go deaf. Yes, it's gonna be full of a bunch of little young girls screaming that song to the high. This song is the new the K-pop Demon Hunter songs are the new Frozen songs.
I'm gonna ask Noelle, has she heard of it?
Yes.
Bro.
So Sony Pictures Animation and Netflix plan on expanding the film into multiple projects,
Of course they
including
do.
sequels and a live-action movie. During a second quarter earning call earlier this month, Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos spotlighted the film, calling it a phenomenal success
he
out the
did.
gate. And the fact that people are in love with the film and in love with the music from this film, that will keep it going for a long time.
Of course he did.
Yeah. But it's like the new Frozen.
Yep. He took credit. Ted Sarandos taking credit for all of that.
All of it. All of it. All of it. We killed Netflix animation, but we're working with Sony
Well, I'll
animation.
take you credit for all of it.
It's a good film. Like the popcorn in the eyes when they first start off as seeds, and then the popcorn, and then the butter. It's amazing. They do so much visualization. They took a lot of care into this film. Not as much as they did for Spider-Man. of the Spider-Verse's films, but it's close. It's close. They put a lot of care into these films. And I'm like, Sony Animation is keeping their animators employed
They
so they
are.
don't go somewhere else. They got to make sure they don't go nowhere else. Because the moment they stop playing them, because they run out of projects, is you start laying off these animators.
I mean, it's
And when you lay
Sony.
these animators off, you're never getting them back.
If they want to keep them, Sony. Money's the small problem if that's what Sony wants
That's
to
what
do.
I said too. But
It's
everybody has a P&L to, and every producer
agreed, but
has to prove their worth.
agreed. But if you want to be in that space, if you really want to be that space, and you want
pay
to
it.
retain them, you pay them.
You pay them,
And
you keep them.
the money's there's no amount of salaries for those animators that's going to impact the bottom line for Sony.
I agree.
If you want to, now that's you have to want to. If you don't want to, then you do it. But if you want to keep them, Sony's never gonna be like, well, we couldn't afford to keep them.
Yeah.
It was between that. No, if you want to keep them, you'll keep them.
That's true. That is true.
Right. I mean, yeah. So it's Sony Animation is only getting $20 million for K-pop, because they sold it cheap for the pandemic when theaters were closed. Yeah.
Damn.
I mean,
they sold it for $20 million. Jesus. You know, you don't know what you have. You don't know what you have until it happens.
That's the Netflix deal.
Yeah, you don't know.
Hey, they sold what's not
Ted Sarandis has the best luck.
I mean, for what you were calling, what was the thing about
Squid Game?
Squid Game. They bought it for like $200K.
Same thing with Money Heist. Same thing with Casa de Papel. They bought these things for pennies and made billions.
That's what happens when you have hundreds of millions of hours of data.
That's true.
And you make decisions based off of AI and years of data.
Years of data. Years of data. But that's so crazy, though. Think about it. Ted Sarandis is having a moment. Let's give it for Ted Sarandis. He's bought a lot of good properties for very cheap.
Mm-hmm. He out here night in the industry, son.
And don't get me wrong. Netflix takes a lot of L's, but they got a lot more W's, and their L's don't even matter because they get it for so cheap anyway.
You get it for so cheap. You buy them at low price. And then the wins significantly take care of the losses.
Yep. And Disney out here making all this Marvel and Star Wars stuff top dollar for all this stuff, $1 million per episode for an Andor, and they're not getting none of that back. They're just eating it. They're taking it on the lip. The worst investment that Netflix has ever done was give Zack Snyder that money for those Star Wars movies he made. Don't get me wrong. He made a couple of good zombie films out of it first, but the Star Wars film.
What was that bullshit called?
Army of Thieves.
No, I was talking about the Star Wars movies.
Trash. That's what it's called.
Although I did like the Norse God ones. That was good, man.
What?
The ones where he did about the Norse gods with Thor and Odin and all.
Rebel
I'm talking
Moon.
about Rebel Moon is the name of the Star Wars jump. The animation ones that Zack
Twilight
Snyder.
of the Gods.
Yeah, Twilight of the Gods. Twilight of the Gods.
That was good. That was good.
I mean,
He's a good Army of Dead, Army of Thieves. He does good Army movies too. But a Rebel Moon, woo, he made 4 versions of those movies.
Yeah.
He made 2 regular versions and said, y'all ain't got enough of me. Let me make these director's cuts.
We good.
He made Army of Thieves. He didn't make Army of the Dead, and those aren't bad. And Twilight of the Gods is pretty
Twilight of
good
the Gods.
too.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say Twilight of the Gods is good. It's Zack Snyder, and you just like, I like this. It's violent. It's sexy. It's fast paced. It's what it is.
Oh man, Mark came in. Sony's also always screwing themselves over. They did screw themselves over. Well, Sony also gave the best screw ever with Marvel with Spider-Man, but they did miss out on getting all the mutants. They could have had all the mutants for $25 million. Marvel was like, you could have our full catalog for $25 million.
The full catalog. That's Iron Man, Thor, X. They could have had it all for 25 million.
25 million.
Do you know if that deal goes through, like the whole world of pop culture is different than it is
Yes.
today?
Yes.
Because they don't make those movies like Marvel made them.
No. They would never made him like Marvel.
The world is a different place. If somebody would have been like, "Oh, this is a great deal,"
And he turned it down and said, only
Turn
thing
it
y'all have
down.
a value is Spider-Man.
Turned it down. Turned it down. The first two Spider-Mans absolutely were great. But
But
yeah,
25 million?
if you could have, these movies have made what? The Marvel catalog has made what? The MCU's made what? 10
Couple
million,
billion.
10 billion. That's what I
Yeah.
said, 10 million.
10
10
million.
billion,
Uh-huh.
15 billion, something like that.
Mhm.
And you could have got it for 25
25
million.
million. And it's a long way from a billion from a million. I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. So crazy. So crazy. We wouldn't have Marvel films right now.
No, we
We would have never
wouldn't.
got Blade. We would have
Well,
never
Blade was
got
beforehand. Blade was
we would have
before.
never got Holly Berry being Storm.
No. We never got Hugh Jackman being Wolverine.
Never got who we got being Wolverine. Never got
Never
Ryan.
Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. Like, yeah, the world is a whole different place. Literally. I'm so glad they turned that down.
Yeah, me too. Me too. In some multiverse, in some other universe,
Some multiverse, they took that deal and and messed it all. Well, the first two Spider-Man movies were great.
They were great. Mm-hmm.
The third one was just bad. Let's call it what it is. I like the reboot. I didn't think it was as bad as everybody. The Garfield one, I didn't think it was as bad as everybody made it out to be.
And that legendary masterpiece known as Madam Web came out later.
Can you imagine?
Have you watched it? Have you watched it yet?
Not all of it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Can you imagine they did to X-Men what they did to Madam Web?
Man, it's an amazing movie. Like the ADR on it, everything's bad. Like that was truly a throwaway movie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, people's lips moving and then people's lips are not moving and they're talking is the wildest thing to see. It feels like an old Chinese film.
In that multiverse, I wonder is Marvel even still around?
Yep. Didn't Sony give Michael Jackson that crazy deal and spend 30 years trying to get it back? Yeah, they did. It's crazy.
Are they even around in the multiverse where they sold the whole catalog for 25 million?
25 million.
Because the comics were struggling. The comic book companies were struggling.
They went out of business. They couldn't keep the lights on for the next month.
And so that was the reason for selling them. They get to 25 million.
He said, all we want is Spider-Man.
Yeah. But part of the popularity, again, in the comics and things that lead it is the MCU. I'm not saying it's the main driving force, but it does prompt it. If the MCU doesn't exist in the same capacity that it does, are people still buying comics that are outside of the normies buying comics?
Nope.
Does DC buy Marvel? Because the price is so low. The Warner's just scoops in and just buys it.
Yeah, that may happen.
In our multiverse.
That may happen.
Like how WWE bought WCW. They just scoop in and buy it.
Buy it.
That could be an interesting multiverse.
Yeah.
And Zack Snyder directs the
Sony
first.
Did Craven too. They did Morbius and they did Craven.
They did Craven.
And they did Madam Web. They came back to back with bad movies. They got Venom in there too.
And
they just came out with bad movies. I think they're trying to kill Marvel.
Yeah. Zack Snyder directs the first Iron Man in this multiverse.
Oh Lord.
Or Christopher Nolan has the success with the Batman, and he does the first Iron Man, and he chooses Robert Downey Jr. because nobody else wanted him.
Yep.
Could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Could be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Things happen.
And then he does a reboot of Captain America, and Christopher Nolan cast Denzel's son to play Captain America.
Oh God. Oh God.
And Robert Pattinson is Reed Richards.
God. Oh God.
We gotta get out of here, man. We gotta get out of here. We done speculated. We done speculated about everything. We done rewrote Star Wars.
We
We done
did.
we done brought a timeline together where DC owns Marvel and Sony owns all the picture deals that are happening. Oh man, we done a lot of
Done a,
imagination today. We
done a
got
lot.
Friday's gonna be Imagination Fridays. We can call it Imagination Fridays. We're not drinking enough. We didn't get drunker and let it all spew out. That's what it is.
I feel like we saved Star Wars. I feel like
We did
Lucasfilm
say
owes
Star
us
Wars.
a conversation.
They owe
I'm
us a
serious.
conversation. They owe us a
I do. I feel
conversation.
like Lucasfilm owes us a conversation.
We literally just saved Star Wars,
I'm just
and
saying,
we
dog.
gracefully did it too.
Yep. Yep.
We're not doing DC and just start over.
Nope.
We're not doing Marvel,
We
blow up
built on the
everything.
foundation that they have left.
Yep.
We've leveraged the lore and the history, and we've saved it.
Saved it.
Lucasfilms, Kathleen Kennedy, holla at us.
Holla at us. Holla at us. We just saved your drip.
Yep.
Yep. Call that affirmative action.
Oh, I wasn't going there.
DI, baby.
I wasn't going there. But
Oh,
I feel like we brought something to the table, man.
Get our Lamborghinis ready. Our Lambos are ready. Sony watched the movie, the producers, and thought we could do that. Yeah, they did. Oh man. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Defunct. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Peter Griffin, for always tuning in on Fridays. Please like and subscribe to us. You can find us on all your social media networks. That includes Twitch, that includes Facebook, includes Instagram. We're everywhere as the Geekish Network. Um, also, please find us on your podcasting networks. Play us in the background. We have the Geeks Network on there. We have Bingeworthy. We have Pod Squadron. And we have the Geek Beast all online for y'all as well. Share us with your friends and put us on. Just get our numbers up. We're trying to get our numbers up. I'm going to start doing a membership drive soon. Also, Discord is coming. So I'll let you know more about that in the future. And we got more shows coming. Rodney called me up last week and he had ideas. He was firing on all cylinders. I was over trying to listen to him. He was going so fast. It was amazing.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So
we
will be talking with you all soon. And y'all have a good weekend. We'll see y'all Monday. Peace.
Peace.
Don't worry, I'm on it.